Right, well, that's scuppered my plans, hasn't it? My bike's all nice and clean, look, and I was going to do some tuning on the street, but I really don't want to get it covered and dirty and messing about with a bigger pulley and stuff, working on boost. I really don't want to do that in the wet. Guess we're going to have a trailer day. This isn't the video I planned on releasing today. As you've seen, I was going to actually release the video of me putting a smaller pulley on. This is the big pulley because a smaller pulley is on. Because it's Sunday now, I've had a great day actually tuning the bike because the weather's been good. But as far as editing videos, I've edited the trailer video. So you're going to get a trailer video today and where I'm up to with the trailer. And the smaller pulley on the supercharger video will be out in a few days' time. So there you go. I decided to cut them bits off because I wasn't happy with them, and like the amount of welding and grinding and work to go through to get them to look right, I may as well make some new ones. So that's what I did. I just made some new ones. It didn't take me long at all. Welding is one of the best skills you can have if you're into cars and bikes, I reckon. And it's easy to learn. I've never had any formal training, I've just taught myself. And it's been so handy. It's one of them things, once you have a welder, you can't live without it for the rest of your life ever. And I taught myself this stuff just by having a go, which is what this channel is all about. It's all about just having a go and doing it. And I want to inspire other people just to have a go, because pretty much everything I've learned in my life, I've learned for myself, apart from learning to read and write and maths and stuff, which I'm grateful for school for. But school taught me f*** all else other than that. They don't teach you how to learn at school. And it's only later on in life I've actually learned how to learn. So this channel is all about inspiring people to give stuff a go, because you can do it. I get a lot of comments saying, oh, I wish I had your skills. But skill is just something that you give yourself by having a go and practicing and failing and learning and keeping at it. So there you go. I don't know why people always have to actually film unboxing. Like, it's opening a box. So. So that there is a high quality Chinese winch. What's in here? Well, I got some offcuts of checker plate or diamond plate, whatever it is, and I just bent some edges on it in the bender. Now I'm going to actually bend it the other way to make a wheel arch, or sort of bend it. And I've marked along the edges there where I want my actual bends, and I'm going to notch these out so I can bend them. and each one's going to be 45 degrees. So how I do that is I fold a piece of paper in half, post-it note in this case, and that gives me a 45 degree angle. And I'm going to fold that in half again, which will give me a 22.5 degree angle. And then with that I can just go along, line that up with there like that, and draw that on there like that. Doing it left-handed now, so I can cut that notch out and that should bend 45 degrees. Pretty crude, but it works. Don't know if that's going to work. Doesn't look very sharp. Good. I'll clear the swarf up so that it doesn't get stuck in little pores. So where am I at with the trailer? Well, I don't know if you saw me putting in all these cross braces on the bed, but anyway, I've done that and I've painted it, and the paint is really dodgy because it's letting rust through, so I'm going to have to redo that, the whole trailer in fact, because I've painted that as well. I've got lights on it now, I've got wires in it. I haven't filmed any of this because it's all pretty boring stuff. Getting the wiring loom for the chassis, that might have been interesting, but anyway, I've got wheel arches on now. I've welded all this up. I've got the winch on. Oh, and I sorted out handbrake cable and stuff like that the other day. That needs a bit of work because it's bent. It was second hand, but I got it because it's damaged. Made a handbrake, adjustable handbrake linkage out of that stainless thing, which I think is a fence strainer for like balcony fencing, posh sort of balcony fencing. And I've got some little pulleys. I don't know if you can see them. some little galvanised pulleys on there to make the handbrake cable run smoother. The angle I've got it at, it rubs on a tyre there, so I'm going to have to put another little pulley up. I'm going to put it inside there maybe. A lot of people run the cables through there just to have it rubbing on that, but that's crap. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to make it better. So I haven't really made content about it because it's all sort of pretty boring stuff, really. But it's not far off. Oh, the other thing, I think where I left the last video was I was mucking about with them, but I remade them and got this all welded on nicely and stuff like that. Them, I think they're gate latches or something. They're there to hold me tray up when it's on the back. This is an issue I have at the moment. I really wish I would have looked at this earlier, but the wiring loom is catching on that bit there. So I'm gonna cut that corner off there and cap it like I've done with them other bits. That was close. The old trusty Art Captain MiG 200 does a wonderful job. Well, that's not bad considering I can't see what I'm doing. Can't see anything, my helmet's steaming up. But luckily, the old Art Captain MiG 200 is such a forgiving welder that you don't need to see. And incidentally, Art Captain are sponsoring today's video, link in the description below, and if you use the discount code what's there, you'll get 5% off. There you go. That makes me a grinder, not a welder. There you go, that's better. Look at that. Right, Bert, just need to borrow something off of you for a little while. What you want? It's that guy there. They were torqued up to the correct torque. So what I need to do now is put a floor on it, I guess. Oh, and I've got to figure out some way of how I'm actually going to fix the bike to it when it's on. Some sort of device in the front here so the front wheel rolls onto it and then it holds it somehow. Oh yeah, and these bits here are... Can't really do it with one hand while I'm holding this camera. A little bit tight at the moment, so I've got to do a bit of adjustment to get these a little bit nicer and sort the spacing out for the bearings and some sort of mechanism to keep it in line so it doesn't sort of roll off at the bottom here. But yeah, nearly there. Oh yeah, I suppose I better make some sort of number plate holder for it as well. I've got to do that. But it's pretty much nearly there. So that's where I'm up to with the trailer. There's only a few little bits and pieces to sort out on it. I'll probably do a video about how I hold the bike to it. I've got to register it and all stuff like that. But that's where we're up to now. The trailer itself, it's coming on quite well. I haven't spent an awful lot of time making it really nice because I want it functional, and when you make things really nice, you don't use them properly because you're scared to damage them or get the paint chipped or whatever and stuff like that. So, and also time is the most valuable commodity we have, so I don't want to spend too much time on it. So I've done things well but not sort of over the top, and I've tried to engineer things a little bit better than trailers are normally made as well. You may have noticed at different places I've been sort of grinding and cutting and stuff like that. I've been trying to keep it sort of quiet because just here where the trailer is right underneath one of my neighbour's windows, so I don't really like to grind down there. And the other side was a guy I had a problem with. I don't really care about him, but see, these are the struggles I have of not having a proper workshop, which is why I work on the bike, because I've got room to work on the bike. I haven't really got room to work on my car yet, but that is all hopefully going to change at some point in the near future. I'm working on that towards actually getting a nice proper workshop and things like that. And of course, the weather hasn't been on my side lately as well, so that is something else I've had to deal with. So don't forget to like, subscribe and comment. I do try and get back to all the comments unless they're not worth responding to. And of course, have a great day.